Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another awesome week. Just dropping on for another drop talk with everyone to share some cool information about detoxing. And also, I'm going to dive into the ingredients on our drops and why I'm so passionate about sharing them and getting these in the hands of everyone I know because they are amazing for everyone at every stage in supporting the body in optimal health and getting to where you need to be. So first, I want to share something from my doctor's office that is completely unrelated to the drops about detoxing and why it's important to detox. So this is on a pamphlet on the Hocket that I'm going to be trying next week. It's basically a sauna to pull out heavy metals, toxins, mold, mycotoxins, all the things, because I have been dealing with chronic hives, autoimmune, Hashimoto's, all the things. And so my immune system has thrown me into chronic hives for the past 2 years, and I am over it. So these drops have given me my life back in helping me to reduce inflammation. My first week, I noticed like the swelling around my face, my legs, my belly, all of that just completely reduced. And inch loss was like crazy. I lost 10 pounds in my first 20 days. It lowers your cortisol. So that is going to contribute to a lot of that swelling and puffiness around those areas. And I've noticed a lot of like the back rolls and the fat rolls around like your areas and your back and all the things that has completely reduced. I have not been able to implement a ton of exercise because of my chronic hives. When they flare up, I just don't want to increase any more heat in my body. So it's just been a fun journey. So stick with me. The other things that I noticed when I started the drops, not only did I have the happy side effect of weight loss, 10 pounds in my first 20 days, I also, my anxiety and depression symptoms from postpartum completely gone. That is a lifesaver in itself because when you feel kind of captive in your own body, so to speak, that is really hard. And I know a lot of my friends and family deal with that as well. So it's also helped with my digestion, which of course will help with your overall skin, my skin texture, elasticity, and hormonal breakouts around my chin area completely gone. So I'm so grateful for that. When you are healing from the inside out at a cellular level, that truly does radiate out. And because our skin is our largest organ, anything going on inside the body is going to show up on the outside. So there's no hiding it. You have to really tackle things at the root cause. So I'm going to share it a little bit, the ingredients of the drops and why they're so important. First, I want to dive back to this and why it's so important to detox our bodies. In our environment, we are inundated with toxic chemicals all day, every day, in our homes, outside, the products we put on our body. It is so important to get these toxins out of your body because when they accumulate, it causes autoimmune disorders. The whole gamut of any sort of situation or disease within the body is caused by an influx of these toxins. And with the MTHFR gene mutation, if you're not familiar with that, if you do have an autoimmune disorder, you are highly likely to have this. 50% of the population actually has this gene mutation. There are two. You can have one or the other or both. And so that will determine whether you can break down or detox properly. It also affects the way that you convert vitamins and minerals. So it's so important. If you need to know that, go to your doctor, get tested for that, because you need to, like for me, I can't process or convert folic acid and important vitamins like B vitamins, things like that, which our product is a methylated form of B12. So it's already methylated. It's already converted. Your body doesn't have to do that hard work to do that. So already in there, and it's passing through the mucous membrane. So it's going, you're not having to digest it with a pill, that kind of thing. So it's getting right to where it needs to go and passing straight to that where it's needed. I love that part. So again, back to this. So this is telling about the immune system and why it's so important. When it's working properly, the immune system is nature's most perfect healing network. It provides the ideal platform for the recovery of any illness or disease. However, the immune system is not invincible. It can be weakened by things that overburden it, like heavy metals and toxins in the water we drink, the air we breathe, and the food we eat. In today's world, we are all steadily exposed to toxins, and most of us remain unaware as they continue to accumulate. And eventually, the pace of incoming toxins may overtake the pace at which your body can eliminate them. When you reach this point, your body has no choice but to store some of these toxins, which it does in your fat cells. A study done in 2005 found that blood samples from newborns contained, on average, 287 unknown toxins. If a newborn is exposed to this many toxins, imagine how many you have been exposed to in your life. This is why supporting the immune system is so important, because it's not just there to fight diseases. A strong and balanced immune system will prevent you from getting sick in the first place. With a strong immune system, everything works better. You look better, feel better, perform better. You'll have more energy, focus, and drive. So imagine we're putting, and as a holistic esthetician, I have researched this fanatically over the years. It also played into our fertility journey, just having that toxic overload of chemicals. Did you know that most of our cosmetics in our body convert to estrogen? So if you can imagine the overwhelming amount of people who have an estrogen dominance that have no idea that their cosmetics are converting to estrogen in their body to break down and process through. Anything we put on our skin within 30 seconds hits our bloodstream. So know that going in. Like if you're out spraying weed killer, that's accumulating in your body. If you are cleaning your bathrooms with Clorox, that's accumulating in your body. Our lungs are a filtration system, our skin's a filtration system, the lymphatic system, all of it. So if that is so overburdened, we typically on average use over 150 different chemicals on our bodies every day, from makeup to laundry detergent to cleaners, toothpaste, you name it. Like that is all accumulating. So if you're experiencing a ton of symptoms and dis-ease within the body, know that that is coming from the toxin overload of your home, your environment, everything. And not to mention the things that they are spraying in the air. We have to do like our crop dusting, all of that. So whether you like it or not, we're just so overexposed. It's also in our foods. Like those are becoming more and more altered with chemicals as well. So just having a way to detox properly is so, so important. That's another reason why I love these body balancing drops so much, because they're not just going in and balancing our hormones and releasing cortisol and resetting our metabolism, like all these amazing things on every level, but they're also supporting the liver, supporting the thyroid. Whether you have one or not, you're still creating or producing thyroid hormones, whether you have a thyroid or not. So please know that. And so we want to support our liver and all of these processes, our kidneys, all of that in detoxing these toxins that we just come across to in our everyday lives. So I'm going to share my screen and show you why I love these so much, because they have been so life-changing for me. So we have the Slender Eyes, which are 11 homeopathic ingredients. I'm just going to go through if you want to study on these. Homeopathy is an incredible way. This is basically God's nature's medicine. And so you better believe God gave us a way to balance our bodies and not just left us here to wither away. We are meant to thrive, not just survive. So please do your research in what you're putting in your body. Heavy metals, all those things come with injections. So please have a way of detoxing this out of your body, because when it accumulates, it does cause a cascade of problems within your body. Homeopathy helps to balance these, and especially speaking with your doctor and how you can balance these as well. So I'm just going to go through what these actually do for our body, and you can, if you want to dive into what the names are, you can, especially because I'm probably going to murder most of the enunciation on them. So in our first one, we have 11 homeopathic ingredients, which balance hormones and weight. The second one helps with addictions, including foods, anxiety, and cravings. We've got immune system support, thyroid and weight issues support, skin, constipation, fights fat, overwhelm, worry, emotional stress eating. And we've got hunger control in there, mental exhaustion, something to help with brain fog, digestion, edema, carb cravings. We've got blood pressure support, bloating, salty cravings, sugar cravings, hot flashes, We've got another one that assists in metabolizing food and thyroid function. And then we've got a little stevia sweetener in there. Grain alcohol, this is the same content of alcohol that you will find in a banana. It is from potatoes, so not something to be too worried about. Then in our Accelerate, we have 8 natural ingredients. This is going to be that methylated B12, which will help support mood and depression. We've got biotin in there, which helps our metabolism, skin, and stabilizing blood sugar. We've got an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, immune system support again, cholesterol support, immune system support here again, digestion, inflammation, cognitive function. Green tea leaf extract will help with clean energy. If you have to hype yourself up with energy drinks all day long, there's an imbalance in your body, and this does it naturally. So you don't need to reach for the sugar, the sweets, I can't believe I used to be on like Red Bull a million times a day. I can't believe I did that to my poor body. No wonder I was struggling, right? So this does it naturally. It also helps with weight loss, that clean energy again, our ashwagandha, and also these are adaptogenic herbs. So in layman's terms, it's going to work for your body how it needs to work for you as an individual. These all work with your intelligent body to go where it needs to. So if your number one problem is high cortisol, it's going to tackle that first, and then it's going to go to hormone balance or whatever is second on the list. Or if it needs to balance your thyroid or reset your metabolism, it is going to work with your body. So this is why it's not a one size fits all on when it's going to drop the weight. So go into this knowing that you need a full 90 days on the drops. One set is about a 30-day supply. So go into it knowing you're going to support your body for at least 90 days so that you can give the drops time to work and help with your body. We all have different starting places. And so especially I've been noticing if we're in that perimenopause stage, that menopause stage, we have a lot of things that we need to balance first, that we need to tackle before it can even start tackling the weight problem. So know that it is supporting you in the most beautiful way, that your body is using it and utilizing it where it needs to. Rhodiola, we have back to here. We've got stress, cognitive ability, memory, sleep, lowers cortisol, adrenaline, targets excess fat, and then our others. And peppermint essential oil is one of my favorites. So they don't taste terrible at all. I actually really enjoy them. But yeah, it's going to go in and balance your body where it needs to. So don't worry. Your body knows exactly how to utilize them. Again, God has given us the perfect solution to all of our problems. We just need to do a little bit more research instead of, like, I feel like the medical industry, we just sort of slap a Band-Aid on a bullet wound and that doesn't ever go to the root cause. So make sure you're doing your research on what you're putting into your body. And again, any injection is going to have heavy metals in there. That is that driving factor to getting it into the body. So making sure you have a way to detox your body. I want to share a few tips on how to do that, even if you're on the drops or not. So making sure your detox pathways are open before you start doing any sort of detox, because otherwise you're stirring all that stuff up and there's no way for it to leave the body. So your first one is through your skin, sweating, at least like a 30-minute good workout a day or sauna sessions, those kind of things to bring it out through the skin. Our lymphatic system, go onto YouTube and research Big 6 lymphatic reset. This is just a series of movements that you can do to help stimulate the lymphatic system. You can also do rebounding on a trampoline. Because our lymphatic system does not have a pump like our heart has our blood has the heart to pump through our system. We don't have that with our lymphatic system. So we need to move it manually, making sure you're doing that every day. And then also a good magnesium and probiotic so that your digestion is pulling it out that way as well, and drinking plenty of water to process it through. And also you want to make sure you're getting enough calories in your day. If you don't have enough calories for your body to fire, your metabolism won't fire. You need at least 1,300 calories to get that to do that. So if you're starving yourself to lose weight, it's actually having the opposite effect, and your body sticks to it like glue because it's like, I need this for fuel later. So making sure you're doing that. So the safest way, and our body has done this to protect us, And the reason why we accumulate fat cells and it builds on one another physically, we do that to encapsulate any toxin within the body. So, like the chemicals that I mentioned in the beginning, heavy metals, mycotoxins from mold, all of those things. Our body is protecting us by encapsulating that in a fat cell. So once you start to release these with these drops and with any other detox process, you want to do that as naturally as possible, but you want to make sure detox pathways are open so that they can actually process out. If you feel a little bit of bloating that first few days that you start it, it's because it's releasing the candida and the yeast out of those cells and those heavy metals, those toxins, so to speak. And you want to make sure you're getting enough water and everything is open to get that out of your body. That way you're not reabsorbing it or, causing more issues and things like that. So just sticking with the process, trusting the process, all of that. Another great thing too is just making sure you're supporting your body with enough rest, making sure that's in line. This helps so tremendously well with sleep. I have never slept so deeply in my life. I'm usually such a light sleeper and can hear any little peep in the house. And I've been having amazing sleep since starting this. Hot flashes are gone. Like my hair loss has completely reduced from my thyroid being supported. I have Hashimoto's, like I mentioned. And so everything in my body was off. And so feeling so supported with this product has been amazing. So of course, I'm going to share that with my family and friends. It's a holistic option. It's all natural. It's not going to cause more harm to your body. It's going to support you in all that you need. When you have started another diet, you don't feel like you have like the motivation or the emotional and the mental support to get through it. This helps curb all of that and support you so beautifully. Homeopathy is my favorite because it tackles or addresses several different layers: your physical, your emotional, your mental, even the spiritual and the energetic bodies. So it's supporting you in this whole beautiful full circle moment. And so even if you're at your ideal weight, if you have any hormonal imbalances, anything like that, it's going to support you where it needs to. Again, adaptogenic herbs in there, so that it's going to go in where you need it most. So hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, please reach out. Again, I love these in everybody's hands because it's been life-changing for me. My husband is even stuck with it. And if you know husbands at all, they don't stick with anything or stay consistent. And he has not missed a dose. Like, he's obsessed with it as I am. So that's saying tremendous amount that he's all in on it too. So I hope this finds you well and you're doing amazing. Have a beautiful week. We will talk to you soon.